If Alabama's football players thought they could take it easy in the weight room last summer, Scott Cochran, Alabama's director of strength and conditioning, not so quietly disabused them of that notion.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine. Yeah!
I'm a kid that came in 175 pounds, soaking wet, maybe benching 200 pounds, and then squatting probably 225. Now squat 600 and bench 375, so
Baby weight.
he's the best.
Live for the pain!
Everyone in college football wants to know the secret of Alabama's success, how the Crimson Tide have won 3 out of the last 4 national championships. On 60 Minutes, we took a look at Nick Saban, the most dominant head coach in the game. Now on 60 Minutes Sports, we focus on the strength of Alabama's program, literally. Over much of the past year, Saban and his staff gave us a behind-the-scenes look at how Bama was built, brick by brick, from the sparkling facilities to the physical training the Crimson Tide must endure. It was in the weight room that we encountered one of the most unusual characters in all of sport, a man you have to hear to believe, the voice that has pushed Bama into a class of its own.
I need you lower! Bam! Hit it!
If Alabama's football players thought they could take it easy in the weight room last summer,
Straighten your arms!
Scott Cochran, Alabama's director of strength and conditioning, not so quietly disabused them of that notion.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine. Yeah!
How much of the Alabama edge is found in this room?
I mean, come on, you already know. The edge is Coach Saban. The type of players he's brought in makes my job awesome. Because, like I tell the guys when they come through, you're a Bentley right now. I'm just gonna put spinners on that thing.
Alabama quarterback A.J. McCarron believes Cochran has done more than just put spinners on a well-oiled machine.
I'm a kid that came in 175 pounds, soaking wet, maybe benching 200 pounds, and then squatting probably 225. Now squat 600 and bench 375. So the things he's been able to help me with is unbelievable, and he's the best.
From May until August,
Hey, pull your pants up! Damn!
Cochran is the de facto leader of the team. During much of that period, the NCAA prevents coaches from working with the players. Strength and conditioning coaches are exempt from that rule, so Cochran spends more time with the players than even head coach Nick Saban.
So get your mind right.
He's with them all the time, and I think he's made a tremendous impact, on affecting our players in a positive way.
Ready? Break down! Set, give it to me. Get broken down. Bow! Bow! Go, set! Ready, ready! Stop, drop, get down.
Friday mornings in particular are merciless in the summer regimen Cochran designed himself.
Oh yeah, got the dancing bag, get you some.
The core of what is known at Alabama as the fourth quarter program.
Yeah!
After a series of agility drills indoors,
Go, set! Let's roll, man, let's roll.
Cochran quickly gathers his players for a bus ride to Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Hustle, man, hustle! I got a bus in the back, too.
NCAA rules limit the amount of time he can spend with the players, so Cochran crams in every second. The players climb the steps of the 100,000-seat stadium 10 times.
Live for the pain! Come on, brother!
Then it's a race back to the bus, where some players say hello again to their breakfast.
Did you have cereal this morning? Let it out! Let it out! Let's go!
More weight work follows. Cochran barks his commands in football terms.
Get the ball back!
All of this packed into one morning before 8:30.
Are we still warming up?
It's all in line with the way football players are being built these days. Bigger, stronger, and faster than ever. Linebacker C.J. Mosley, arguably the team's best player, wondered why he selected Alabama after his first day with Cochran, his freshman year. A series of 110-yard sprints to time.
And that first day, we had to run 16 110s, and I felt like I wanted to quit.
16
110s.
110s.
We had some players giving out, some players throwing up. So I made my way through it, but it was probably the longest first day I ever had. That freshman year, the most we did as a team was 32.
32.
No shade, all sun, 100-degree weather. It's all about a mindset at Alabama, so either buy into the program or you don't.
What's the purpose of all this? Listen to this speech Saban gave to his players before the season.
We're trying to create for you and our team, which we've always been successful doing. So no matter what the circumstances in the game, no matter who we're playing, no matter where we're playing, we always have more mental toughness, more physical toughness, more ability to dominate the other team than they have to dominate us.
It's all geared toward building a team that will respond when it matters most, in the late stages of a game. Around college football, the Crimson Tide are known as the beasts of the fourth quarter.
If you're going to dominate somebody, you don't do it in the first quarter. You don't do it in the first 10 plays of the game. You do it 70 plays into the game.
Is that the object when you're trying to win a football game, is to suck the life out of the other team?
You want to change the way they think.
He always says, make them don't want to play Alabama again.
Barrett Jones was an All-American lineman for 3 Alabama national championship teams. So you're the center, you're coming out of the huddle, you're coming to the line.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it in the eyes.
Absolutely. In the fourth quarter especially, it's a lot of times like that. I just want to get this game over with, get out of here.
God, that's got to feel good.
That feels awesome. This is great.
And Alabama relies on an LSU grad from New Orleans who never played football in college to inspire them.
Push him back, way back!
What did you think the first time you heard that voice?
You know, I love his enthusiasm.
Cochran speaks in a language the Crimson Tide understand. Well, sort of.
Jump down, both hands on that foot! If you want me, you can find me in the...
Do you understand everything that comes out of his mouth?
No, but...
It seems to work.
No, it works.
Ready, straight! Locked in, 100%. Got that fire! Got that fire!
Where in the world does this voice come from?
I have no idea. But my daughter has it, which is great.
You think?
There's no doubt. I don't know where the voice comes from, but it comes back every morning. So it's kind of like, I tell everybody, like, God gives it to me. And if I mess it up, he's going to take it away.
You weren't a drill sergeant in another life,
Never.
were you?
No, I wasn't. But my father was military. His father was military.
Well, now we're getting to it.
Yeah, now it's on.
It's been on for Alabama ever since Saban hired Cochran in 2007.
B-A-L-A, Bama hit. Let's go. Little snap, crack 'em, pop in that back. Bow, 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 bow.
It's Cochran's job to keep it light for what is intensive work. He's been known to administer smelling salts to players before practice, even giving himself a dose.
You gotta get down. You gotta get down.
As Alabama's players warm up during what is called the flex period, Cochran is in full Cochran mode.
Do the little things.
I always kid with the players. The bigger the crowd we have at practice, the longer it takes for us to flex, and the better show we get.
Boom!
And I always look at the players and wink, about it's going to be a long one today.
But strength and conditioning is just one pillar in Saban's drive to build a dynasty at Alabama. The mental aspect is another.
This helmet right here,
Saban brings in a string of motivational speakers like former NFL head coach Herm Edwards to deliver messages.
look at this helmet. Think about what it stands for. Think about what it means to you. This helmet by itself can't win one dadgum game.
Only the best state-of-the-art facilities will do at Alabama. The new 37,000 square foot strength and conditioning center costs $9 million. But there's more, way more. So what do we have over? An anti-gravity treadmill.
Yeah, this is a great piece of equipment right here.
Jeff Allen, Alabama's assistant athletic director for sports medicine, took us on a tour outsiders rarely see. This cutting-edge anti-gravity treadmill allows an injured player to run at just 20% of his body weight.
Is really after surgery or after an injury, get a guy running a lot quicker than we normally would.
And he feels nothing?
He really feels nothing. I mean, he still gets the workout that you would get running without the impact on his lower extremity. So it's fantastic.
Well, this is nice. Walking deeper into the caverns of Alabama's football facilities was like stepping into a Four Seasons.
We generally tell them to get in here before practice. I mean, it's a great way to loosen up, to get your blood flowing literally, to kind of increase their body temperature and get them going. And one neat feature that we have are the waterfalls. Nice. The waterfalls are unbelievable. But they also serve a functional purpose. I mean, you get a little bit of a massage feature there. So aesthetically, it looks great, no doubt, but it's functional too.
Really? Functional?
It really is. It really is. Try it. You want to try it?
I'm half ready to go in right now. And have a look at the practice locker room. This isn't the stadium.
This is not what we use on game day. Yeah,
the players' lockers come complete with vents for sweaty shoulder pads. In addition to the practice locker room, there's a new players' lounge. $10 million altogether. Why spend this much money?
In this day and age of college football, it's certainly about recruiting. It's about, attracting players that can help you be successful as a program. But the other issue with that is once they're here, once they're playing for you, I think it's about taking care of them.
If that isn't enough, there's theater-style seating for large team meetings. Saban believes so much is asked of his players, like C.J. Mosley. It's only fair that money is reinvested to their benefit. In your own mind, do you feel like, look, we've earned this?
Yeah, I guess you can say that's like a way of paying us back. You can't get money, you can't get paid. So when we win games and bring money to the school, we make the school look better, and therefore we get nice things for the football facility.
But it's not all football. Most schools send their players to study hall. But at Alabama, attendance is taken, and skipping classes earns you a quick trip to Saban's office.
I mean, every class that a guy on the football team has, there's always a checker.
There's actually someone who checks.
Yeah, there's actually somebody at the door waiting on you to come in.
Saban even had a mock executive office built so that his players can practice for job interviews.
So this is not just about what happens in the next 4 years. This is about what happens over the next 40 years. All right, so we need to have good players, but what I'm trying to emphasize to the players that our program is trying to create value for you so that you have a better chance to be successful in all these areas.
But most players today at Alabama harbor dreams of making it in the NFL, and Saban is not above playing to those dreams. Look at this not-so-subtle mailer he's sending to recruits, reminding them how much Alabama's NFL draft picks signed for this year. It's a far cry from when Saban first got to Alabama.
After the first season for Nick Saban, they did not have a single player chosen in the NFL draft, not in 7 rounds.
Phil Savage is a former general manager of the NFL's Cleveland Browns. He is now executive director of the Senior Bowl and serves as Alabama's radio analyst.
And now you look at the last 3 years, I believe it's 11 first-rounders and then numerous choices after that.
When you look, just for example, at this year's roster, 2013, how many eventual NFL players do you see?
You're looking at anywhere from probably 10 to 12 players on the current roster. I mean, you talk about a monumental shift of talent and an influx of ability.
Taking care of that talent is a priority. The players often practice in 100-degree heat. New age benches, known as cool seats, bring their body temperatures down. But there is also a down-home remedy, pickles on a stick to boost their salt levels. And there are cool tubs for players and coaches alike.
Lost a pound.
And after practice, each player is weighed to see how much fluid they'll need to replace.
Lost 3, lost 1, lost 2.
It was hot as hell out there today. I think the heat
Wow,
index
you're gonna
was.
use that word, aren't
I know,
you?
that's where I'm going.
Come on, baby,
Can't
can't
use it,
say
can I?
that.
Can't say the HOT word, can I?
Or that TIRED.
Oh, that one too.
No way, you can't say that. That's a curse word.
On game days, Cochran is particularly wired. How do you release your energy? Because you're like a rocket, you know.
Oh, yeah, I like the hunker punch. Oh, no
Hunker
doubt.
punch.
Yeah, that's
What
one
is
of our
that?
drills we do, and it's just boom! Ah! 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 I like to jack them up a little bit to get the nerves out, let them know, hey, it's football.
For much of the game, he never stands still. When he's not doing jumping jacks on the sidelines, he's the get-back coach, trying to reel in assistants who stray too far onto the field. But it's the fourth quarter when he truly comes to life. On the video board as the quarter begins, Cochran charges up the home crowd. He puts up 4 fingers to remind the players of the fourth quarter program, of all the hard work that was put in over the summer for this very moment. His fingers remain in the air for almost the entire fourth quarter. On this night, as if on cue, the Crimson Tide impose their will against Mississippi, wearing down another opponent in the fourth quarter. And after Alabama has prevailed yet again, no one is happier and more raring to go for another round than the voice who has helped build Bama.